Hafiz, shall we start or we'll wait for some more time?
Just we'll wait for another 5-10 minutes.
Okay, no problem.
I'm just trying to put a message in a group once again.
Yeah.
We should have informed yesterday evening once again. Reminder, then people comes in. Okay.
Ismail bhai, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
If some brother told me they will share the link OneDrive, and you are supposed to dump on the.
Yeah. I forgot yesterday. No, someone has shared me that link because I was
Okay.
getting our.
Yeah,
Mahindra.
you take your time, brother. You take your time. Not an issue.
No, I have that because I just wanted to check with our the group admin also.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Please, not an issue. Please, you take your time.
Yesterday, last week, I was completely occupied. I couldn't check that.
Okay.
I've already started recording. Let's start at 7:13 now. So, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Let's start onto our regular PMP course. Now, last week we covered onto the quality management, and now we are into project resource management. Hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm not hearing any voice from you guys. So it's better, let's be interactive so that, uh, it will be helpful, if you are having any doubts, I can able to clarify. If I'm listening, if I'm only speaking and you are just listening, then this 4-hour session will, it will look very boring. Okay. So resource management, what do you understand by resource management from PM, as a project manager perspective?
It is kind of resources arrangement like machines, manpower,
Okay.
your all kind of resources for what
Yeah.
project you're going to complete.
Yep, your vendors, everything related,
Yeah.
who are all associated with the project, right? In order for that activity to complete, what are the resources which you require? For those resources, you need to plan. So when you will do that, when you start working on resource, we have 5 process groups, right? Which process group you work on? This is a knowledge area, and which process group you work on? When do you start
Is it
working on the resources?
planning?
Pardon?
In planning?
Yes, you start in the planning stage. As soon as the project you start working on, you start under, you have one other component, another knowledge area, where you will be focusing onto your resources. What are the resources it is requiring, and how much of you do estimate. You plan for the resources, you estimate for the resources, you allocate the resources, not only your manpower in terms of your hardware, software. If you are having any associated vendors, those are also, you will be doing that. So let's go in detail, how we are going to do that. So there comes to the resource management. That's what when we do the plan resource management, estimate the activity, then you acquire the resources, then you will develop a team, manage a team, and the control resources. So what you do in the planning stage, you do the planning of the resource management, then you estimate the resources, and then you acquire the resources as well as develop a team. So these are the 4 components we are going to do in the planning stage. When it comes to manage team, during execution phase of your project, you manage your team, right? And then you control your resources during your execution phase. Monitoring and control phase. Okay, and that's where you'll start de-scoping of your and disembarking of your resources, also you do in your control phase. Disembarking means you will be reducing your resources one after another. You will keep resources only to a minimal handful of resources. Clear? Okay.
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Okay. When you're planning for the resources, what are the key components which you are requiring? What will be the input for you? So that based on your input, you will plan, right? Because there should be some sort of an input. It has to go. It has to come to you, saying that okay, my scope is so and so. In order for me to deliver this much of scope, what I have to do? What are the resources which I am requiring? For that, the first step is your project charter. The project charter is that was your basic, that's the base foundation. From foundation you will start, because that's where you get the data, you get the input from your for the project, so that you can plan your resources. Then your project plan, project management plan, then your quality management plan, and then your scope baseline, project documents. So like project documents, you'll be preparing, like who will be preparing the project, or someone has to prepare the documents for you. Then project schedule. In project schedule, last week we saw that in PMP, where you will load your Microsoft project, you will load the resources, saying that okay, this resource is going to one on so and so activity, and for this to come to complete that, he will be taking 8 hours or 10 hours or 20 hours of time for that activity to get complete. And also you will be in the schedule, you will be mentioning like when this resource, how long the resource is going to work on this project, whether it is going to continue for 6 months, the resource is going to be for 12 months. Is based on your schedule of the project. Then your requirement documentations, like requirement documentations in the sense like you will be having a statement of work, then you will be preparing LLD, HLD, high level design document, low level design document, and risk management plan, contingency plan, mitigation plan, risk register, then stakeholder register. All those details you will be mentioning that, capturing that. If you prepare all those details, then all these details, it has to go into your project management plan. It's a complete detailed version of your project management plan. This is one of the area that you are inserting all the details in the project management plan, right? So how will you do that? What are the tools you will requiring in order for you to accomplish this task? There will be some top sort of expert management, expert judgment, data representation. Data representation, you will prepare some sort of a flow chart, right? Then you will be having responsibility matrix, like who will be responsible, just like RACI, responsible, accountable, consulting, and informed. Hope you remember, right? RACI matrix we discussed. Which resource will be responsible? Who is a project? What project manager is responsible? What team lead is responsible? What business analyst is responsible? Who is accountable? Is the project manager is accountable for you for that activity, or who is or the team lead is accountable for that activity, or the business analyst is accountable for that activity? Then whom you need to consult, right? And then inform, to whom you need to inform, either whether everywhere you need to inform to your management, like internal management as well as external management, your stakeholders, they have to be keep informed each and every activity, and sometimes they need to consult as well. So those consist of a responsibility matrix. Then organizational theory and the meetings, you schedule your meetings on a date, how you do that on a day-to-day basis, to whom you will be requiring in the meeting, who will be the sponsor, all those details, it has to go into the meetings, like the frequency, how we are scheduling the meetings, whether it is going to be on a daily basis, weekly basis, or bi-weekly basis, monthly basis, with stakeholder, how many what are the meetings you are going to schedule it. So if you do all those details, like final, the output will be coming as a one resource management plan. In that, we will be having a team charter, like your team, or how many the team consists of, what all the teams consist of. Then project document updates, what any documents are there. those updates you will be getting in that as an output. Then you will be having some assumptions making out of it. Saying, I am going to have this resource to be working on 6 months. After 6 months, this so and so resource will not be working. And then I'm going to have softwares to be delivered by customer, and the hardware has to be provided by customer. These are all kind of assumptions, or visa assistance will be provided by customer. So these are all assistance, it has to, all assumption log, it has to go into your assumption log. And then the risk register as well. The risk register, it will comes up once you identified the risk, then you have captured the risk, you have prepared the mitigation plan, you have prepared the contingency plan, and what are the risk score, all those details, it has to go into the as a risk register in the as an output of this resource management plan. Is it clear?
Ismail bhai,
Yeah.
based on that, the slide you are just showing, looks like now everything talking about the manpower only. What about the man machine, machine material, other things in the?
So everything, everything here, when you say requirement documentation, everything it has to come.
Mhm.
I'm not talking about only the you're only the manpower. I'm talking about, that's what I said. What are the resources? Resources in the sense, what are the hardware, software, everything you do go that every all the resources for you, right? For you to
Okay.
complete any of the activity, you require those resources. Unless and until, see, if you are having only the manpower, how will you complete the task without having giving them the machines, without providing you the adequate softwares, right?
Well, you can show your example one any just like a
I will go in detail so that.
fine.
So that's what I said. So this is called as a responsibility matrix. Who will collect the requirement, right? Who will develop the plan? Budgeting, who will do that? This is just an example. You can add it. Accountable, responsible, consult, identity, involved, informed. Okay. This is very, very important. Every project manager has to prepare this RACI matrix. Without RACI matrix, please don't proceed. So you need to have a very clear vision saying that who is going to do work what.
You mean there is a responsibility, so many activities, it is a huge, maybe down the line it will be 200, 300 activity responsibility. So we have
Doesn't matter if it is 200, 300 lines, you put that. Normally it will not go 200, 300.
Okay.
See, you categorize into main thing, right? You will not go each and every in minute details. Like collect requirements. Who will collect requirements? You name the resource. And who is to whom you need to responsible, who is the responsible, and who is consultant, who is going to be consulted, right? Any doubt on this?
You mean to consultant is the expert, that's why the community
Consultant means who you are going to be consult. Like if you have any clarification required, right?
Okay, so
So
it
who you are
means
going to consult.
like in this example, collect requirement. Rita is the expert on this field, that's why we have to consult.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
So the roles and responsibility, authority, all the details. These some jargons. So this is another higher pyramid hierarchy. So you need to when you're doing, you need to have a pyramid. So the first thing talks about drive to become what who is capable of what doing what, right? You need to take care of the esteem of the each and every resource. And the social safety is sometimes safety also plays a major role for resources. Let's say, for example, in your project, if your girls are working or ladies are working, right? For you to you need to take care of their safety. So you cannot ask the lady woman to work beyond 9 p.m. That's the standard set. Right, if someone women's are working in your project, if you have to extend, then when you are dropping, someone has to be as a project manager, you are responsible, to drop her house as well. Ensure that their safety of your resource is very important. So unless and until you are having a complete pyramid, you will not be able to deliver anything. That's what the end theory, Maslow's need hierarchy pyramid. This is all another jargons. These are all self-explanatory. If you need any clarification, I can give you, or we can move forward. So another,
Any question? Ashwin, any questions are asked on these areas?
no, it will not ask. They will not come anything on this. Resource management, very few questions will come.
Okay.
So estimate the resources, right? Now you have a plan. You know the project. You have planned for the resources. Now for those resources, you need to have an estimation. For that estimation, what are the active both what are the activities that he will be doing, and how much time he will take for that activity to complete.
इसमें अगर दिखाइए ना एक प्लान कैसा रहता है, दिखाइए ना.
Estimate work breakdown structure.
Planning.
No, in
Resource.
work breakdown structure, you'll be creating, right? Let me share my Excel. I'll prepare one Excel sheet. You're able to see my screen?
Yes, Excel sheet, yeah.
Okay.
Not the
Excel sheet.
yeah. Now it's seen.
Okay. So these are your activities. Then effort, resource name. Okay. Or initially you will not put effort, resource name. Put description. Okay. And then effort. Effort in man days. Okay. That's all. So for that, collect requirement. Activities collect requirement. For one of the module, you give the description, collect requirements, right? And we'll put the effort. It will take 10 days. Right? Then coding, right? For coding, you will be having a number like I'll module 1 or design page, design of the home page. Okay. And then the data writing store procedure, or then I'm just giving it. developing developing uh, front end in C sharp. Guys, I'm from IT background, so I'm giving all IT background uh, method. Okay, there's what is special. Then database design. Okay, then writing SQL queries, unit testing, then system testing, then user acceptance testing. Okay, then this is then demonstration to customer. All right, this one activity, sign off, taking sign off from customer, then go live, announcing go live of the project module, like this. Okay, then this is what to design a home page. It will take 10 days. Writing store procedure will take 2 days. Design and developing a front end job, front end page, everything will take 5 days. Database design 5 days, like this. Writing SQL queries, all it will take 3 days. Unit testing 2 days, 5 days. System testing 2 days. UAT 1 day. Demonstration to customer half a day, 0.5. Taking sign off 0.5. Go live 1 day. So total effort estimation. For one module, you are saying 45 days. These are all activities you will put into the project plan. Like this, go to project. Okay. So project, I'm just giving you website design. Okay. And these are all data, you'll put that. Requirement gathering. You're able to see my PPT, Microsoft project, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The Gantt chart tool.
Gantt chart tool. Sense. Then collect requirement.
Is copy paste not coming?
It will work. Copy paste also work. I'm just creating header.
Okay.
Cut paste. Okay. Okay, this is all. So we'll start preparing 5 days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 2 days, 1 day, or 2 days, how much will take? 1 day, 0.5. Like this, you do that. Then you put the predecessors for you. Okay, then.
Is there, we will define anywhere that 2 days, 1 people or 2 people working?
How you can put over here, no? Resource name.
So if 2 days, 2 people working, so it will count in hour, it will be multiplied by both them or?
No, it will be 1 day. It will be 1 day. So the resource will, based on this critical activity, you are taking 5 days. 5 days, only one person can collect. Only Hafiz can collect requirement. Or if you are having 2 people, Hafiz and Ismail. Okay. So I have not put the order. Okay. So duration will reduce. It will reduce to, see if it can, it will take because it has calculated Saturday, Sunday also, but it will take 2 days only. The duration. 17 to 21, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be holiday. So that means only 2 days only it is taking. You see this schedule? The activity is starting on 17th of October, and the activity is completing on 21 of October, right? You can see, if you see that only you see 4 days, but 4 days out of it, 2 days are holidays, Saturday and Sunday. That means the activity is doing only 2 days. This activity collection of the requirement will complete in 2 days. I will start on 17, I will complete on 21. Is it clear?
Okay.
So like this, you do that.
If delays happen, Ismail bhai, then
Delays
if
happen,
everything is going late,
you need to increase the schedule. Let's say there is a delay on this page, right? I said 5 3FS plus 10 days. There is a delay. See, it will take more time. So I'm starting and I'm getting delayed. 24 instead of earlier it's supposed to start on so and so date. 22nd it's supposed to start, but I'm starting on 24th, right? This is how you need to play around. So your schedule will change.
By the way, what is in the heading resource name? What are the options are there?
No, you enter your whatever I'm just giving you my I have written mine. You can enter your, so there is a flexibility, you can write, you can mention who all the resources are working. Resource 1, resource 2, resource 3, resource 4.
It's all our manpower. What about the other machine I'm asking? Machine
Those machines you need to capture in your project plan.
project plan. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This here, those only manpower here. Scheduling is only for manpower. My estimation you are doing. But in project plan, you have to capture every details. What are the hardware? What are the software? That I've showed you the template, right?
Mhm.
In that it goes, everything it goes over there.
Because this is the task activity, only the manpower is to be.
Yeah, this is the manpower.
Mhm.
But it's now, it's when you're planning, you need to plan for every details, each and every details. So when the when the softwares are going to come, that also you need to put that into. It will not as a it's not kind of an effort estimation or kind of thing, right? But you'll be taking into consideration your hardware and software parts as well.
But it should be part of by which date it has to come. So we should be part of that schedule or not.
No, it cannot be. This you need to have a you'll estimate activity. You cannot estimate the software, right? How much time it will take for software to deliver.
But it will trigger something like today is the
See,
14
that-
and when it will
Yeah.
come, then how to come to Savil? Somebody can miss the date and all
So
that.
that part you need to capture in the risk management plan. The software,
Okay.
it has to be delivered on so and so date.
Mhm.
If that is not coming, right? Or if you want to capture another line item, you can capture it over in your here also. If you want, if you are the during requirement phase, if you want to capture, you can capture over here.
Mhm.
Acquire software, right? Acquire.
Where you are, we are in the your PPT only.
Okay. Acquire software, acquire hardware. What are the details are there?
Mhm.
You mentioned that, capture it over here.
Right.
And then all the details, what are the details you require? You put that everything. Or you can put another heading over here. Actually, it will not go in requirement gathering phase. You can set hardware, software. Ten desktops. OS, which are Windows 10 or Windows 10 licensing license, right? You capture all those details. You need Microsoft project for the resource.
Mhm.
All those details, you put that over here. How much time it will take for 10 desktops to deliver? 20 days. Okay, 10 licenses, you'll get 30 days. But 10 days. Who is responsible? Your project manager is not responsible for that. So everything you'll start 3, 4, 5. Management is responsible for that. Management. Right? Who is responsible? Management is responsible for that one, to provide you the software. Clear?
Clear. Now
Okay.
it is clear. Almost all resources you have captured.
Yeah. So that's how you do the estimation and you put all the activities. See, that's why I put the picture also. That you should not have for any resource, if it is requiring manpower as well as any material is required, that is also you need to put that. Right? For estimation of the activity, same thing. I told resource management plan. You need to have the scope baseline, on all the project documents, documents in the sense like your statement of work, right? And then you have requirement traceability matrix, and then you need to have your what do you say? Uh, Low level design document, high level design document, use cases, then test case templates, everything should be there. These are the documents contributes of. Then activity attributes, what are the activities that you are going to do, which activity when is going to complete. Then cost estimate, okay, this resource is working on so and so activity, okay, and then that resource is going to have complete in 8 hours. For 1 hour I'm going to charge $20, and for 8 hours it's going to be $160. That everything has to go details over there. Then resource calendar, I showed in the project plan, and they need to capture if they are working 10 resources, they are working. When the resource, you need to have their resource calendar, like when the resource will be going on leave. If we are having any critical resource, that critical resource when he's planning for a leave, all those details needs to be captured. The another thing you need to capture, that some of the resources will be working off timing hours. That details also you need to capture into your project plan. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yeah, another thing is the risk register. So how do you do that estimation, effort estimation, which I showed you? There is a different types of techniques available. We have a Delphi. We do have bottom up estimation, top down estimation, work breakdown structure, function point analysis, parametric test estimation, right? But most likely the one which I do the estimation, work breakdown structure, 95% of the people follow work breakdown structure, WBS. Where you do what you will do, you will take one activity, you will break down those activity into very small to the minute level, and then start capturing the effort. I have shown you in our last sessions how we do that effort estimation. Now today also I have shown you like how we are breaking up one module into small components, and that those small components, we are against that small component we are calculating the effort. Clear?
You mean to say work packages, huh?
Work package is different. Work package, it consists of the entire thing. You need to be having the not only the estimation, which resource you'll be working on, and and also the cost.
So work package is having all, okay, how many hours and what are the activity and
Correct.
so-
But estimation, how we'll do that? First, you need to have the effort estimation, right?
Mhm.
Work package is the complete one solution. You are giving the solution. Okay, to complete your scope, I need to have these are this many of effort, and I'm going to charge you so much of the amount, and these are my resources we'll be working on. That's called a work package. But I'm talking about the effort estimation. How will you do the effort estimation? There are techniques, where you can do the effort estimation. One is a for Delphi technique, and then we have a work breakdown structure. We have function point analysis, right? Analogous estimation, bottom up estimation. These are the details. Right. And then next is also the like same again, you'll be having how to arrive this estimation, you will be having the meetings. You will conduct meetings with everyone, with your module lead, with your test lead, right? They will give you the effort saying that, okay, I'm giving you component X for us to code. How much time you will take? Your team lead will tell, okay, I will take 10 days. Then you will go to the tester. You will ask, because for you to do the testing, end-to-end testing, from start to you should include user testing, you should include system testing, and then the UAT as well. So how much of the effort you will take? So the tester will give you the effort. So that effort you need to capture that. And you have to present the entire effort estimation to your management, saying that for me, if you are giving one module, that module, if I have to deliver, I will be taking this many of the efforts. Then project manager will prepare based on your effort. Project manager will prepare the schedule, and he will present the schedule to the management. Is it clear?
Ismail bhai, I'm not clear still. Suppose you told already schedule has been ready, schedule plan is ready, schedule management plan is ready.
No,
Now in that
no,
schedule
plan, I will tell you, plan is not ready. Unless and until these components will not go into the project plan is not ready.
Oh, no, okay. I mean to say that the task and activities has been already done in the schedule. Na? Timeline is already taken na, in that schedule management. Yeah, only
No,
the
no,
task,
no,
only
no.
task.
No, I have gone one step ahead to you. I shown to you. First, you need to do the effort estimation.
Okay.
First you do the effort estimation. Effort estimation, then this effort estimation you give it to project manager. Project manager will prepare the schedule, how much time it will take. That schedule, you need to put that schedule into the project management plan. And the same, it has to be present to the customer, your management.
Okay, so you mean to already last week what you shared the schedule management plan that is adhura. वो अभी पूरा नहीं बना है.
That schedule also it goes into the project plan, right? So
Yes, yes.
if you go over here, I'll go back. I'll clarify your doubt. See, this all schedule, right? You'll calculate the effort variance, you calculate the plan value. This. This is the schedule. You'll prepare the schedule, right? See this.
Schedule.
Yeah. You'll prepare the schedule. The schedule will be preparing based on the first you'll calculate the effort estimation.
Okay.
Right? You'll calculate the critical path, all those things, it will come, how it will come based on your effort estimation. You do a estimate, right? Estimate the activity duration, how much it will take. These are the technique we discussed, right? PERT formula, 3-point estimation, bottom-up estimation. So don't get confused.
No, I mean to say schedule management plan and the resource management plan, it has to go parallelly now.
First you will calculate the effort. Based on the effort, you will calculate the schedule. You will prepare the schedule. So unless and until if I am not having, let's say I will ask you, if I ask you to go to, let's say, I'll give you a practical example. I want to go to Dubai, right? So then you will tell me how many kilometers you will tell, right? That you are doing the effort, right? Estimation. Okay, if I have to travel from India to Dubai, there will be 1,000 kilometers. Correct? For those 1,000 kilometers, if I every day, if I go by walk, my capacity is I can walk 25 kilometers. So 1,000 kilometers, how many days you will cover? Then you will prepare the schedule. I will take 25 days. In 25 days, I am going to cover 1,000 kilometers. Those 1,000 kilometers, how much? Or if I'm going by flight, if the flight, the speed of the flight per hour is 1,000 kilometers. So 3,000 kilometers, that means I will complete in 3 hours. That is called the schedule. Based on your effort estimate, the schedule will be prepared.
Right.
Yeah.
But your schedule is already having with the task activities already ready. Now we want to start a task activity. Now we have to estimate the resources based on that.
First task will be there. Based on the task, you prepare the effort estimation.
Sorry to interrupt you. Just I'm asking, what is the sequence of this? पहले schedule management, the resource management. कब करना है, कब करना है, किसको करना है, क्या करना है, कब क्या sequence क्या है उसका, process flow क्या है?
Process flow ये है कि जैसे ही तुमको प्रोजेक्ट मिलता है तो प्रोजेक्ट मिलने के बाद एफर्ट एस्टिमेशन बेस्ड ऑन द स्कोप को एफर्ट एस्टिमेशन करना है. एफर्ट एस्टिमेशन करके मैनेजमेंट को बोलना है कि इतना इतना टाइम लगेगा. देन आपको प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर आपको एक टास्क का उसके बाद दे विल मैनेजमेंट विल allocate how many resources. Okay, then in that thing then you will be giving one module. एक आपको एक मॉड्यूल देते हैं, वो एक मॉड्यूल को if you are responsible, then as a module lead आपके अंदर 4 बंदे रहते हैं. तो आप बोलेंगे कि भाई ये मॉड्यूल को खत्म करने के लिए मेरे को मॉड्यूल करके कब खत्म करके दोगे, तो वो आप जाओगे बोलेंगे मेरे को 10 दिन लगेगा. अच्छा, जैसे आप अकेले नहीं रहेंगे, आप जैसे 10 लोग रहेंगे आपके साथ, तो 10 लोगों का पूरा डिटेल्स कलेक्ट करके एक एंटायर वन डिटेल प्रोजेक्ट प्लान बनता है. So that project plan, it goes into the master project plan.
Okay, master project plan.
Clear हुआ?
Okay, fine.
फिर अभी डाउट है?
फिर मैं ये कहना कि क्या क्या एक्टिविटी हम कब किस लेवल पे कब करेंगे, so that कि और या कुछ अधूरा
everything first in the you'll start in the project management plan during planning stage.
So project management plan is still because not ready because all our resources.
Yes.
Then
Still your plan has not been completed.
Clear. Still we have to do all these things. Then we have to capture.
Then only you'll prepare the plan.
Okay, thank you. Please go ahead.
So you need to take care of every activity. You need to see project. You have to take care of the scope. You have to take care of the schedule. You have to take care of the cost, quality, resource, communication, risk, procurement, stakeholder. Then your project plan is complete. I'm covering parallelly, side by side. So that way you should not get lost. प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट प्लान में क्या प्रोजेक्ट या प्रोसेस में क्या जाएगा, प्लानिंग में क्या जाएगा, मॉनिटरिंग में क्या, एग्जीक्यूशन में क्या जाएगा, मॉनिटरिंग एंड कंट्रोल में क्या जाएगा, और क्लोजिंग फेज में क्या जाएगा, क्या क्या स्टेप्स हमको टेक केयर करना है. ठीक है ना?
Right. So we are doing the sub level plan.
हम लोग सिर्फ प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं अभी. हम लोग
सब लेवल प्लान कर रहे हैं.
हाँ, सब पूरा लेके हम लोग प्लान कर रहे हैं.
Clear.
So these are all the things you need to follow as a project manager. So you have done the estimation. That's all right. See, I'm giving before the slide talk coming in. I'm giving you all the details. That's why you guys are getting confused. There's a project resources है, इसमें क्या material है, human resources है, vendors है. This I talked at the very beginning. You remember?
Clear.
Material में hardware क्या है, software क्या है, consumables क्या है, then human resources में क्या है, who will be the frontline engineers, who will be the developer, who will be working senior engineer, junior engineer, all details. And vendors, if you are having any vendors for the project associated, like who are those vendors also you need to capture. And this also has to go into your project plan. And this for all this you need to capture the estimation also. Like when your hardware is coming, how much time it will take? 20 days. You put that 20 days into your schedule. When the softwares are coming, put that into the schedule. Right? And then when it comes to the human resources, to complete one small activity, how much time it will take? How much time it will take for the one component to do coding, and same as for the testing. And once it is done, then when you are going to have a UAT, how much time it will take? Those are called the activity. These are the activity of the resources. So all those things, and then on top of that, you will be having an assumption log saying that my hardware has to come and so date. Customer is providing the hardware resources. Customer is providing softwares. Manager, our management is responsible only for licenses, something like that. All you put as an assumption log. And then assumption log, another you have to mention like resource will be working 8 hours per day. When you are doing the estimation of effort estimation, you cannot estimate saying that resource will be working 24 hours, right? Then your project management, your schedule will go for a toss. Is it clear?
Clear.
For all everything, then it will become your work package level. If you all doing this everything, then it is a work package level. Again, it lessons learned register also, that also have to take into an input as well, because some of the projects earlier you have executed, whatever the lessons you have learned, those lessons you might have captured. You have to go and revisit those lessons learned and take into the account when you're executing a similar kind of a projects. So once you're done, then you acquire the resources, everything. If you have any vendors, then you need to, if you have to licenses, if you are using Microsoft product, raise a request indent to Microsoft so that they can deliver, and check with them when they can able to deliver. If you need a physical resources like developers, module leads, technical guys, so check your management when they are going to provide you the resources. And then everything, it has to go into the project risk management plan, saying that if I'm not getting so and so resources on time, my schedule is going to be delayed. If so, that is a mitigation plan. In case that risk has already occurred, then that becomes your contingency plan. Is it clear?
Once again, what you told, contingency plan, what is this?
See what so that I will be covering into under risk management plan. So I'm just giving you overview. See what will happen. Let's say risk, any uncertainty of an event, right? कुछ हादसा होने से पहले उसको कैसा रोका जा सकता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड कंटिजेंसी. अगर आपका हादसा हो गया है तो उसको हम लोग कैसा भरपाई करेंगे, दैट इज कॉल्ड कंटिजेंसी प्लान.
Okay.
रिस्क इज नथिंग बट अनसर्टेनिटी ऑफ एन इवेंट. कुछ इवेंट हो गया है, आप जा रहे हो, आप गाड़ी पे जा रहे हो, ठीक है, जाने से पहले आपको आप क्या चेक करोगे, पेट्रोल हो है या नहीं चेक कर लोगे गाड़ी में, वो मिटिगेशन प्लान आपका. अगर पेट्रोल रास्ते में पेट्रोल हो गया तो क्या करोगे आप, गाड़ी रुक जाएगी, किसी को दूसरे को पकड़ोगे, भाई लाके पेट्रोल जाके डालोगे उसके, है ना. दैट इज अ कंटिजेंसी प्लान. सिंपल टर्म्स में आपके project management, you can get involved in your day-to-day activities as well.
So contingency plan is just like it is only the risk part, na?
Contingencies, the risk has already occurred.
Okay.
Right? And your contingency plan, I'll cover under risk management when it comes, right? Probably tomorrow, something like that, I will cover that. Right.
Possibly vehicle got punctured.
Whatever vehicle got punctured, said that So by the time when you are starting, what will be your mitigation plan? If already puncture हो गया, तो अब उसको क्या करेंगे? स्टेपनी डाल के चलाएंगे दूसरी.
No, we need to see the Stepney is ready or not.
Correct. That you will call as a mitigation plan. So these all are all your activities, everything, day-to-day activities. You put that into your day-to-day project and your day-to-day activities, then project management is very simple.
Simple. Sure.
So everything you need to plan. Scope क्या है? आज का scope क्या है? आज क्या करने वाले हैं? अगर नहीं करेंगे तो क्या होगा? Scope करने के लिए मेरे को क्या क्या करना चाहिए? Day-to-day activities में आपको project management plan implement करिए.
Well, if you plan, it will be simple.
Correct.
सिंपल से पहले कितना पसीना इसने निकाल दिया वो नहीं देख रहे आप.
पसीना कोई नहीं देखता भाई.
Right.
पसीना देखे तो फिर पैसा कहाँ मिलेगा?
Outcomes will be not there.
Ismail bhai is the project manager is the highest paid job.
दुखती हुए रग पे हाथ रख दिया आपने. No, to be very frank, project manager decent pay, not you can't call it the highest pay.
Okay.
The guys are technical.
Here,
The paisa kamate hain, project manager will not make that much money.
but too much risk is involved in the project management job.
Because he is the कश्ती को वही लेकर
Driver.
पार
He's the
कराएगा. टेक्निकल
driver,
पार
he's
नहीं
the
करवाएंगे. प्रोजेक्ट को नैया पे कश्ती को लगाना है तो प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर ही लगाएगा नैया पे.
He's the eyes. He's the driver.
टेक्निकल गाइस नहीं कर सकते काम. टेक्निकल गाइस में खाली कोड करके जाऊंगा बोलते हैं, लेकिन एट द एंड ऑफ द डे प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर को ही संभालना है पूरी कश्ती को.
वही रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता है सर.
हाँ, वही रेस्पॉन्सिबल होता है, वही अकाउंटेबल
कुछ भी होगा तो सवाल जवाब उसी से होता है कि कैसे नहीं हुआ प्रोजेक्ट. ये बता.
इसीलिए तो अकाउंटेबल भी वही होता है.
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ज्यादा है सर.
हाँ, रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी आती है, अकाउंटेबिलिटी ज्यादा हो जाती है.
यस सर.
रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थोड़ा कम रहती है लेकिन अकाउंटेबिलिटी ज्यादा रहती है.
ऑन टाइम एवरी वर्क आपको एग्जीक्यूट करवाना है कैसे भी वो आपके ऊपर.
करेक्ट. हर एक को सही टाइम पे चाहिए. वो बोलते हैं ना 9 people the प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर थिंक्स 9 जने मिलके एक दिन में काम कर देंगे. So this is a resource acquire resources. Same thing. पहले हम लोग मैं बता चुका हूँ. तो हम लोग schedule में आपके क्या क्या आ जाएगा जब when you prepare the schedule everything. So ये पूरा physical resources, what are the physical resources, project team assignments, resource calendar, change request, if anything is there, that also you need to capture. Then project management updates. When you are changing anything, then project management plan has to get updated. Then changes are there, then you need to change your resource management plan also will change, right? Your cost line will change because you are adding more cost to your project. Project documents, lessons learned register, project schedule, resource breakdown structure, right? Resource breakdown structure is in a sense like you will be having different type of resources. You will be having module lead, you will be having technical architects, business analyst, project manager. These are your resource breakdown. Right? And when it comes to the hardware, software, you'll be having what are the hardware, what are the softwares, If vendors are the vendors also you need to those also you need to capture. In vendors also if your management is providing to vendor the respective hardware and software, that also you need to capture that as well. And stakeholder register. So stakeholder register is everywhere it has to go, saying that which stakeholder has more interest onto the project, right? He will be providing you the sign off, saying that okay, for that module, stakeholder X is responsible and he is accountable and he has more interest on that module, then he will provide you the sign off. So that details also you need to capture. Okay. So cost baseline I talk about, right? So once you get the everything details, then you need to calculate, you need to have a cost baseline, saying that for me to deliver this entire project, I'm going to have $100,000, $200,000. That's the baseline for you. When you are adding the change request, then the baseline will change. As a project manager, you need to have a very good negotiation skills. This will be helpful to your while dealing with your team members, as well as mainly it will be helpful for you with talking to your stakeholders, getting him aligned. As project manager cannot dance on the tunes of a stakeholder, right? You need to ensure that the stakeholder is dancing on your tunes. Clear? So that's where negotiation comes into picture. And same as with your technical guys as well, right? Technical guys will say, I will deliver this. It will take 10 days or 15 days. Then as a project manager, you need to question them why it will take 10 days. You don't go by the resource, what they tell you. You cross question them. That's where functional knowledge is more important. Why some people, they have asked me like, what is the difference between a SAP project manager and a regular project manager? So an SAP project manager, if he has worked on the SAP projects, he knows that, how much time it for any activity. If I go as a general project manager, right, if I have not executed any projects in SAP domain, then I will say, if I'm going to the resource and asking give me the effort estimation, he will give me his own sweet time. Then I cannot, because I don't know. I'll go by him. Then my schedule, my effort estimate, my cost will vary. And my schedule also will vary. If your cost and schedule are vary, then definitely it's going to, you are not able to deliver on time for the project. That's why domain is more important. Clear, right?
Right.
Yeah. So same virtual teams. Some teams you'll be working into the co-location mode. Let's say one team X is working in Hyderabad, team Y will be working on the Delhi. So our team Z will be working in Saudi. Then you need to have how you are going to have a what methodology you're going to have meet with your teams, the virtual teams. All right, that concept comes into picture. How you are going to do that? What will be the format? If your teams are dislocated, different locations they are working in for the project, right? So what are the format that you are going to follow? How you are going to communicate to them? That communication part I'll talking about the next session. probably after some time in the communication module, how we are going to develop the communication. Different geographies, working from home, office, right. Those are all the details. What are the protocols you will follow? Because our team, when a number of people are working into the project, definitely you are bound to have some conflicts. How you are going to resolve those conflicts? As a project manager, you are more responsible in resolving the conflict between the team members, between the stakeholder, between your vendors. So project manager is responsible and accountable for resolving any conflicts arising in the project.
Small by if not able to resolve project manager conflict, then what will he, where he will go?
Don't say like that. He should do that.
Okay.
कुछ आपका अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कर
When
सकते
you are
हैं
working,
जहाँ पे आप
definitely
ये
when you are
resolve-
working, when you are working with the team, right? Definitely you will be able to resolve. If you are not working with the team, definitely you will not be able to resolve the conflict. You need to get project manager if he is not getting involved in day-to-day activities, right? Then if the conflicts are coming, then he will be able to resolve very easily. But as a boss, I am a PM. I will not come. I will once in a while I will come and see, okay, what is happening. If the conflicts are happening, then he will not be able to understand what is going on in the project.
इस्माइल भाई, मैं बोल रहा था आप अपना कुछ पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कर सकते हैं जहाँ पे आप कॉन्फ्लिक्ट फेस किए और कैसा सॉल्व किए सिचुएशन बेस्ड।
No problem. So what kind of conflicts you are facing? अच्छा, मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस बोल रहे हो?
जी हाँ, आपका एक्सपीरियंस ताकि मतलब अंडर हम लोग को आइडिया आ जाए कि कैसा।
I will tell you one of the conflicts. I have different team members working. One team member is working in Hyderabad, one is in Pune, another one is they are working in Latin America. So one is on the mainly the conflicts will come occur because on your responsibility. When you are assigning the roles and roles, right? Us time pe, then you will get a conflict. When I'm delivering this module, same module I can same task I will also want to do that. ये conflict आ सकता है. तो उस step पे then you need to talk to the call for India meeting. Okay. Then clear cut उनको बता दो कि बस ये this is your task, you have to do, this is what I'm expecting, expectation is from you, and deliverables, these are the deliverables expectation from you. And then talk to another resource, same thing, have a word with him. My expectation from the resource from you is so and so. Clear, basically clear karo, then only the conflicts will come. Another conflicts will come, right, with related to salaries. मैं भी काम कर रहा हूँ, 8 घंटे काम कर रहा हूँ, मेरे को सैलरी इतने कम मिल रही है. More, you need to motivate the resource. How you will do that? Motivate, give some goodies to them, send one appreciation mails. You are doing a good job. See that if that resources were as to that par.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
Conflicts arise only because of the आपका जब clarity नहीं रहती ना, तभी conflict आता है projects में. और conflict आता है जैसे if you are biased onto the resource. जब आप कोई एक resource को ज्यादा तवज्जो देते हैं ना, उसी के ऊपर मेहरबान रहते हैं, तब जाके conflict आता है resource project में. ट्रीट द रिसोर्सेस, सबको एक ही तरह से ट्रीट करो आप. अब घर पे माँ को 4 बच्चे रहते हैं, एक बच्चे को माया करती है, दूसरे बच्चे को ये आता है ना, दूसरे भाई को, वैसे ही है. हमारे माया कैसे मैनेज करके जाते हैं, वैसे ही मैनेज करके जाना हम लोगों को प्रोजेक्ट में.
Yeah, I do have some example conflicts. I mean, there would be conflicts around, if you have different technologies working on interacting. I mean, if if some data needs to be passed from one system to the other system, then they
Yeah.
will say, "Oh, okay, not it's not me. I mean, that would come from your system," and those kind of stuff. So
Correct.
of retaliation out over there in order to take that job because the job gets increased in
Yeah.
terms of stuff. So, kind of clearly articulate what exactly is when we define the individual's role and make them understand and then achieve that because else it would be like you do it, I'll just be the recipient of it.
Correct. That's very good point, valid point. And say because what will in scenarios like when you're doing integration, right, for with the project, right, where it comes to like different input will be coming from one application, and you said this the data is not flowing to that module, right? Then I said, boss, I'm not responsible. The data is not coming from that module. Why? How can I do that? Then as a project manager, you talk to him, get involved, best practices. Get both the guys involved, saying that lay down your roles and R&R, saying that boss, if it is not coming, talk to them why it is getting the data is not fetching from that your module and why it is not passing to the another module. Talk to them and then see if the project manager is heavily involved in the project, then resolving the conflicts are very easy. If your project manager is not a project manager if is not he's not on top of the project, conflicts he cannot resolve 100%. Then it will go and escalate. What will happen? Project manager will get replaced. As simple as that.
Yeah, and another example is one of the behavior of a particular resource. I mean, if he is not, able to proceed with what we are seeing, and the rest of the team is on the other side, and he is alone on the other side. I mean, we have to. There would be conflicts around that where the work is not moving around, and we have to pitch in and get that explain what is the goal and what we are trying to achieve and make the other party understand about that. There are a couple of stuffs out over there as well. I mean, I'm giving this from the live examples which I've been facing.
Yeah, right. Correct, brother. Brother, we'll take a 10 minutes break. I'll go and drop my son to school and come back.
15 minutes more, okay?
15
No,
minutes? Okay.
8:30.
8:30.